Hey y'all, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Come have some dinner with me. I'm having some bits and bobs and this and that. So stay tuned for what you think that is. So hey, it's Friday night. It's about 7:20. It is cold and rainy. I got my fireplace on. I have an Indian friend who told me once, when you come home, turn on all the lights. You don't have to do it forever, but it's a good feng shui thing. And I realized I really never do that. Now, I'm not going to run every floor, but my main floor, every single light's on. And maybe that's more important in the winter. I don't know, but I thought I'm going to try this for just something different, right? It's a weekend. I'm off this weekend. And, I'm proud of myself. Usually Friday nights is the night I either eat out at lunch because it's payday, or I go and pick up dinner. And I thought, you know what? I have all this. I'm being, of course, not perfection, mind you, but I'm doing much better about eating up my food. So, y'all, what are we having for dinner? My friend made me some Thai soup, so we're going to have that. I just have a little bit of taco meat left with a little sour cream and cheese. I got to get salsa, y'all. I got to remind me salsa. I have one of these chicken kind of veggie roll, spring roll from Trader Joe's, left over from lunch. And I have this much chia seed pudding left, y'all. I'm enjoying the pudding. I really am. And I forgot to share this with you. So I think what we're going to do is all butter is sugar cookie dough. I think I'm going to do this tomorrow afternoon. And of course I can just make as many as I want and let you know what I think of it. You just do the normal thing. Yeah. So let's try this, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. We'll see. I do have some of those candy bars for dessert. I have them in the refrigerator, the freezer. I think those kind of candy bars taste better cold. Just me. And I got some water. I got protein shake. I have some spackling, y'all. So the spackling is I'll have to show y'all sometime. So you take a stencil and then you take the spackling, put it on paper, and then you lift it up and then it's a raised design, which is so cool. And when you buy this stuff from, let's say, Golden or Liquitex or an art kind of craft company that sells it, you're paying so much more. And somebody at work had given me this, and I just ordered some from Walmart. Y'all, I got my Frankenstein on. And I got my Where the Wild Things Are earrings. But yeah, so I'm doing I may have a bite, y'all. I'm kind of hungry. I will say these chia seeds in my protein shake do kind of not make me hungry. Like, I've not been snacking in the afternoon. Which is the point. But a friend of mine, like a soul sister, gave me a gift card for Walmart, and I've saved it. But I need dish soap. I need like dryer sheets, all those kind of things, paper towels, some cleaners, garbage bags, that kind of thing. So I did that. I need some butter. Just things like that. I forgot to order a salsa. So I'll have to get some. Hey, Clara, some Trader Joe's. What you doing? I like pico de gallo better. You say hi to everyone? Do you want to come up? You had a whole can of food, girl. That's it. Yeah. So that is, I picked that up in the morning. So depending on if it's raining and what's going on, my goal, oh, sweetie. Yeah. What you doing? Girl wants some attention. She's like, Mom, get off the TV. Get off the TV. You want to say hi, everyone? Yeah. I know. Come on. Oh, y'all, there's Claire Johnson. The cleaners were here late, so I didn't see her till really before I went to bed, and then she laid right by me. She gets so nervous. I guess her roommate will be somebody who is around all the time, and I'm going to get Feel Away and have it everywhere to help my girl. Can you say hi? No, you can't say hi? Or was that hi? She is Siamese. So, yeah, so I got that all done, Walmart, and had a few things in there, and I went back and thought, do you really want this? No. So I was overly, made the healthiest choices. And they had a big thing of chia seeds, y'all, so with a lid. I'm on this chia seed train. It has helped me stay regular. This is Thai soup with chicken. It's got coconut, ginger. My friend is excellent. She makes excellent soup. This is Beverly, who I spent Thanksgiving with. My BBF, my FBB. So, the status of my medicine. I couldn't have tried harder to have this happen, to get real Adderall for 90 days. And it seems like I had all the parts in the right places, but it didn't happen. It got canceled because it said the doctor didn't do what the doctor should do. The doctor says they did do. But I have a name of somebody who is actually, I guess he's a psychiatrist and has a nurse practitioner, but he's a brain guy. So I'm making an appointment and everything's virtual, which thank you, God. So I'm going to talk to him next week, hopefully, or when I can get an appointment and figure out what to do. One of my friends just sent me, Tina, who's always got my back. She sent me a thing from YouTube about what to do if you can't get your ADHD medicines. I'll watch that tonight. It's so nice. I'm so surrounded by love and great people. And I appreciate it. It's just sometimes when I'm in the zone, but I just kind of want to get back. I'm not going to say normal, but I want to start filming more. I miss you guys. I thought, why am I going to have dinner alone? I can have it with my friends from YouTube. So, and I'm trying to be more aware, be in the moment, but sometimes I can't. I'm down. I was telling someone, I'm on a horse and I'm down the road, and I had no idea. I didn't even know where the horse came from, right? Just how it is. So, but like Beverly said, I was, when I had my breakdown and I stopped for a whole day, I just felt so defeated. Like, this is what's happening. And then you think about what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? But I said, I'm just so tired of my brain not functioning. And she goes, your brain's functioning. Trust me, as an outsider looking in, your brain is functioning. So, yeah. I mean, I'm going to do what I can to get my brain balanced again. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to be okay. I have stuff I want to get done tomorrow. I want to do some art. Beverly's coming on Sunday. I'm so excited for her birthday from August. Yeah, and that's okay. So there's things I want to work on. I got a couple good movies I want to watch. I thought I brought them here to show y'all, but I must nada. And I can't think of what they are. That's so funny. Anyway. But yeah. So I'm gonna do my haul for you tomorrow and show you some of the art stuff I've been up to, whether you want to see it or not. And just, tell you what I'm interested in right now. And I got all kinds of art stuff going on. Like I'm doing the spackling. And so what I'll do is I'll do a bunch of different pages with that. And then when I'm doing books or collages, and I'll have that to reach for. I'm started again I got rid of over 100 books this week. Before work, I give myself 10, 15 minutes. I get 2 bags and I just start. I said, don't overthink it. I just start putting them in there. And some way it's weird, like letting go of old friends, but you know what? They're there. They're there. So it's not like I can't ever read Dorothy Parker again, but do I need 3 of her books on my shelf? What? You had a whole can. Don't tell people otherwise, Claire. Come on. What's going on? You just want food. Right? You have crunchies. You didn't even eat all the food in your bowl. So eat all the food. You can't just have the juice. I ordered Claire some dry food, didn't I? I got some, I say I've moved on. Sparkling water. I will say, I didn't get a lot of fun stuff. I got very practical stuff. But I ordered 2 mugs, and if one comes, I'll be happy. I'm pretty sure neither will come. But one is a Halloween bat mug. And I wanted the ghost, but I think the ghost is already sold out. There's one like a cauldron, and it's got a bony hand. So, chances are when they go to get it, it won't be there. That's okay. And I'm trying to think. I wanted a butterfly punch, but I thought it was $25. And I had a project in mind, and I thought, you know, I'd rather have some Tim Holtz new ink pads, honestly. So, but yeah, I just got, I don't remember, which is fine. But like, even with the books, like, I think, if I gave away some books, do I remember what they were? So I was in my French section. And I think I told this to somebody else, but that there's a little note from a friend saying, here for your French phase. So I do, I move on. And from now on, I'm going to move on and let stuff go. But I have done an amazing amount of stuff. So tomorrow, what my goal is just going to depend how tired I am. And it's been a long week, an emotional week. And so I stayed home Tuesday because I was sobbing. And then Wednesday, I was just exhausted. But I really got things done. I'm like, 1, the cleaners are coming, so I wanted to pick up the floor. And 2, when I walk in on this first floor, I want to feel peaceful. So I'm looking around, what do I need to let go to feel peaceful? I'll show you maybe my bookshelves tomorrow, and there's still there's still places to work on, but overall, they look good. And I got rid of some old frames, and you know, there's just stuff I'm letting go of. So that's going on. I want to share that with you. I don't know if I'll have time this weekend, but I want to go through every single plant I have and get some advice. I want my plants to thrive. I really do. I was going to go to Trader Joe's tonight, and I just thought, I don't like going after work. So that will be postponed till Monday before work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a book, and I've read this many times, heard this many places, and literally have it with me no matter what. And document everything. And I can go back and refer to it. Because I'm going to think, what do I want to do Monday? You know what I mean? So, and I've got a plan. So if I'm going to Trader Joe's, I need to leave the house by a certain time. And I have my project, my secret project I'm working on, which I cannot reveal yet. But I have everything I need at this current moment. So that's good. We'll see what the weather's like tomorrow. So yeah, I've got lots going on. But I'm really going to train myself to, well, here's a good example. This morning when I was leaving for work, I had 3 bags of books in my foyer. So instead of carrying them up the stairs and down the stairs to my garage, I just pull my car around and grab them. So I got them, and I shut the door, went to lock the top lock, and my house key and car key are not on my keychain. I thought, well, you just had them because you opened the door. You moved your car. So we're just going to calmly let's just go to the last place we were and look. And I had put a bag of books that I want to give to someone specifically. I put them in the front seat, and they were my keys. Now, how did my keys come off those things? I don't know. But I do know that I locked my car, I locked my house, I got in my car, and I immediately fixed it. I immediately took them off this thing that had bent and put them on one that was solid. It took me a good 5 minutes. And normally my brain is like, oh, we can do this later. Well, you know what? That's what I'm challenging, right? It's, oh, we can do it later. And some things, you know what? You can do later. But this, I thought, no, this, you're going to sit here, and I did it. So that's an example of how I'm going to try to change when I'm conscious of it. And then I'm going to forgive everything else. I just am. But I'm excited. Tomorrow I want to do more organizing. So I basically want most of my art stuff in my studio and then pull out what I want to work on. But I'm really close to it. Now the studio is, there's 2 areas I've worked on, and I'm not worried about the other areas. I cannot worry about these other areas until I get this. So I've got to make labels and stuff like that. And you know, my goal now is not to bring any new paper or anything in, or if there's boxes that are unsorted, they're going to stay that way for now. So, but I have so much fun stuff right now so that's going on. And this class I took, like I said, I made these signatures and they have like disappeared into the ether. They are not on my desk at work. They are not in my car. I cannot imagine. I even went through my recycling to make sure I hadn't put it in there. But for all purposes, they're gone. So it's just paper. I can start again. So I want to work on that and actually follow through on this book that I learned about in Jane Shipp's class. I would really like to do that. And not now, but I want to start doing some slow stitching. So what a lot of people are doing, and Jane did it. See, I'm not real sure where my Jane book is. I was painting on it. Oh, here it is. I was painting on it the other day. So, like this. See this? So this is actually Muslim. It could be a piece of a book and paper. And she just did these little, and I think this is just regular thread. That's not even embroidery thread, right? And she said she sits in front of the TV and makes these things all the time. So I love that. And I want to add that now. My good friend Sujatha sent me some sari material, some remnants, and then, you know, Beverly gave me some stuff, and heaven knows I have stuff. So what I want to do is gather, I want to gather some stuff together. So when I'm watching TV or, you know, in that mood, I have everything right there and not scattered. You know, if I want to do it lunch at work, I'm just going to grab that bag. So everything's going to go in that bag. I don't see any other. I still love this. Look at my grandma. That's awesome. I love that page. My grandma. So have you guys ever read Brian Weiss? I know some of you have, especially the people I know. So he wrote a book called, y'all, Many Lives, Many Masters, but he also wrote another book that has love in the title. I don't see any more here, but so today at work, I was checking the second book in, and I always open to a spot, and I read this beautiful paragraph about a man who was dying, and his granddaughter was there with him, and the pain he had, and then all of a sudden the pain was gone, and he left his body. He could see his granddaughter, and of course there was a light, and he moved towards the light, and he saw his grandmother, and his grandma made me cry. That his grandmother was so young and beautiful, and she's like, you know, welcome home. I'm here for you, and it's just so beautiful, you know. It's just such a comfort, right? So whenever I see pictures of my grandma, I know she's with me, but you know, luckily I have a staff member now who loves this kind of stuff, and I give her reading assignments, usually picture books, but I put that on her desk to read that kind of, it's uplifting and beautiful. So I've been doing that. I am trying to create a nighttime routine where like I have a shower and lotion up and maybe work on my nails, and something that, you know, is a routine, a ritual I can get into that is That's good for my body, my heart, my soul. I'm trying to get into bed earlier. I was going through this wild times and I would just like not end up in bed till like 11 or 11:30, and that's just not, well, that's not good. So the last few nights this week I've been in bed by like 8:39 and I have felt better because of it. Of course, you sob all day, you're exhausted. But I'm okay. Apparently I needed to do that. So yeah, so it's just thinking around different things. Consistency is not easy, but I'm going to work on it, and I need visual cues. But that's my intentions, you know. And in the morning, you know, we're coming up to winter, but you know, I told myself you don't have to do this every day. Let's pick 4 days a week where I get up, I do my Claire thing, I do my journaling, I do some meditating and being in the moment and letting my brain relax. I gotta add more of quietness for my brain, you know. And of course, if it's on a horse galloping down, I don't know where it thinks it's going. It made me think of the wild horses in North Carolina. It's so beautiful. Mimi and I did that. But you know, when I'm not on that horse, try to be kind of calmer and take time and maybe listen to a piece of beautiful music, or, you know, don't be constantly bombarding it with visual and listening, you know, just so much going on. So I mean, I think what's the point? This is absurd. At this point, I think the universe is definitely trying to get my attention. So, praying on it, thinking about it, these are the messages I'm getting. And I'm also getting the message you're okay. And I am okay. You know, you never want to see people you love or you're fond of struggle. And I'm proud of myself to share it, because we all want to pretend like we're okay. Now, at work, obviously everyone knew I had had some kind of crying thing, and that's fine. You know, mental health should not be embarrassing. Nobody should be ashamed that you have mental health issues, you know, and people should seek help, you know, and I'm proud of myself that I can talk about it. And maybe, you know, one person is not going to feel alone or feel ashamed or think, wow, well, she's going through it. You know, and I don't, you know, it's not like everyone who asks me, hey, how are you doing? I'm going to go, I'm happy. No, but people who know me and that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm struggling with my, you know, a kind of balance in my brain, you know. It's just how I was born. So no shame in that. And those of you who don't have that struggle, you know, appreciate that you don't. But yeah, so what's out of my control? Apparently getting the medicine. But it is going to push me to get a new doctor. And two, so I want a brain doctor and then I want an internist. So, I'd love to find a good pharmacist too. I don't know, is CVS Caremark online? If I can get a hold of a pharmacist, I would love to. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been happening. Just a little bit like that. So we'll see tomorrow. So my grocery pickup's between 10 and 11. And I know I'm going to start using the vets now, because I know you can make an appointment and they'll come pick everything up. But right now my car's full of stuff, and my goal is to drive up to the Goodwill, which is mine closed, so it's a little bit farther, but it's not that much farther. There's a good Dollar Tree there that I like, and I need to get some foils and some stuff. So I go there and then backtrack to Walmart and then come home. Yeah, check in with you guys. I definitely do. I'm going to do my Walmart haul would be kind of big, so I'm going to break it up, but I'm going to film it tomorrow. So I can't remember if I told y'all this, and forgive me, there's going to be a lot of that my sense of timing in that, but that's not hurting anyone. But I found a bag of groceries that I was putting away. And my Greek salad that I really wanted when I bought it, which would have been Monday, I really wanted it. I totally forgot about it. I think I had my mind I was going to haul that afternoon, and then I didn't. And on I went, and I've been literally walking past this, literally right by the sink. But my cleaners were coming, so I was picking up everything. And there it was. Like, damn, I really wanted that salad. End of the world? No. Something to beat yourself up over? No. Waste of money? Yeah. But not on purpose. And so there's things like that I need to try to engage in. Because, you know, I set stuff aside to film. And I have to figure out a better balance for that. And if I'm not going to do it within a reasonable amount of time, then put stuff away. That's what's going to work best for me. But also, I want to film. I want to share with you guys. That's one of my favorite things. And I've missed it. And I feel right now I can handle it. And but yeah. And I'm just so thankful to be obsessed with art. I mean, I'm obsessed in a way I haven't been in a long time. So is that a gift from my brain being unbalanced? I don't know. I hope not, because I want to do it all, right? I want to have a healthy brain. But like I said, there's stuff I can't control and there's stuff I can control. So I'm really trying to work on what I can do to help my brain. Even today, like somebody had those Rocher chocolates, or Rocher. I don't really like them. And she's like, have one. And I almost took it. And I thought to myself, I said, oh, thank you. No, I really don't. Why am I going to put something in my body that's going to affect my brain and my mood that I don't even enjoy? So let's just say I'm drawing the line at, I'm not eating, just like I'm trying not to keep things like this map book. And I'll have to find it. I kind of know where it is and show it to you. Like I opened it, I was like, oh. It's like, oh, and that is how I want to be, right? If I look at something, it's not practical and it doesn't make me feel that way, you know, and I'm also, you know, like say these things. So I'm going to try them because I bought them. And if they're good, then I'll eat some, but I'm going to share them at work 100%. But you can even freeze them. That's interesting. By the 23rd. Then I'm going to let them, yeah, I'll share them. I'll give them away. If like those little darn chocolate chip cookie things, y'all, I still have like a handful left. I will not buy those again anytime soon because I really like them. And that's fine. I want to try other things. So I don't need to. What are you doing? Hey girl, what you doing? My girl's with me. She's like, it's too light in this house, y'all. So yeah, but that's what I'm doing. Of course, that takes being aware. You know, normally just take something and pop it in your mouth, but that is one thing. But adding these, because you know, I was worried about my number two. Number two is my number one priority. But I've been putting some chia seeds in my protein shake, y'all, and I love the feeling of them. But they're keeping things moving. Right, Clara? So let's try our chia seed pudding. So I'm not that hungry because of the chia seed protein shake. So this is, Clara, I used the rest of my macadamia almond milk unsweetened, a little honey, cardamom, and tons of cinnamon. And I got, I have from the Joe's that vanilla bean paste. So, it tastes good, but there's something fun about eating it. Like, I just love eating it. It's so good. So I have a new recipe. I said I would never make a copy of a recipe, and here I did. One thing, have you ever made your own oat milk? You need 4 cups ice water, 1 cup old-fashioned oats, maple syrup, vanilla extract. See, I think I could use honey, and sea salt. So we're gonna I want to do that. I want to get back to making recipes with you guys. The other thing, okay, what are you doing? Hey, why can't I be the one thing that doesn't show? Okay, so strawberry chia pudding. So you get 10 large strawberries hulled and sliced, 1 cup choice of your milk, 1 tablespoon raw honey. I don't think I have raw honey. I would like to get some local honey. Why don't I get local honey? 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. I'm going to use a vanilla bean. 1/4 cup chia seeds, and then toppings of berries, granola, sliced. Oh man, I should have gotten bananas. Bananas, nuts, hemp seeds, etc. So here you just blend up everything except for the chia seeds to taste. And then, you mix all that in and then let it 3 hours or overnight and then top it. So I'm getting from Giant frozen blackberries. So I'm gonna have those. And then I found this recipe, beef and butternut squash chili with beans. So that sounded super interesting. So I got some cut up butternut squash, like little squares. And I thought I could start putting that in stuff. And then Beverly was telling me, so I want to make this pumpkin cold cream brew for you guys. And well, from the off and show you. So you need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. Well, that's, I got practically a whole can left. I'm like, what am I gonna make with that? So what I'm gonna do is save some to make another one of those, but I can put it in chili. She said it's a good thing to put in chili. I still think I might make my own recipe. I usually make that Wendy's dupe. But, I'm thinking about now, can I throw in beans? Like I should have thrown in next time I'll throw beans into my taco meat. Chili, what can I throw in that's extra? What can I, put the chickpeas in, that kind of thing. So I'm going to really work on the fiber thing, y'all. I'm telling you, I had a scary incident. So yeah, and I got some Lebanese salmon kebab recipe. So I want to try to make that, but I am going to start again. I need to empty my freezer to share it with someone. And we all know what's at the bottom of my freezer is old and not good. So I, every night before trash night, or I could do it and bring it to work. We have a big old trash dumpster, is just going down and, not even really filming it, just letting it go. Because let's say I make some chili, then I want to freeze a couple because you get tired of eating it by yourself. You really do. But yeah, so maybe my little breakdown was important. It was not pleasant. It really was not pleasant. But it might have been very important. And I'm sort of proud of myself how I've recovered and how I dealt with it. And yeah, it's just, I think it was kind of a natural reaction to the frustration of trying to do something over and over, and the results you expect are just not happening, and it doesn't make sense. That's frustrating. It sounds like crap I went through with my mother when she was dying. So really powerful stuff going on. And I'm really tired, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to work through this. And it is so much more challenging when my brain is not balanced in the way I'm used to having it. I'm still funny. I still make people laugh. I still engage with my customers. And so I'm going to take lots of breaths, not just a deep breath, but I've been doing a lot of breathing because the anxiety of this has been really bothering me. So I've been doing, my grief counselor taught me, you breathe in 4, you hold 4, release 4, wait 4, and then breathe in 4. There's so many different types of breathing, so many different ways of breathing. But for me right now, that seems to work. You can breathe in 8, hold 8, whatever works for you. You can go online. There's so many different things. But I'm going to say I am working on giving myself time to do it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to leave my house early so I can get in my car and I can breathe. I can do 5 rounds of that breathing. I can pray. I can talk to, whatever's surrounding me. I can send out some intentions. I can be grateful. I can, I'm working really hard at gratitude, living in gratitude, living in grace. And, and just giving myself the time. And it's hard when I set an alarm and I'm in the middle of something, I turn it off. And that is something I'm going to work on this weekend, is when my alarm goes off, I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing, y'all, unless it's the bathroom, and take care of that alarm. I would like to get into that habit. So that's kind of except when I'm with Beverly, but that's kind of my experiment this weekend, is to actually go through with stop what I'm doing. If I'm driving or I'm waiting, and I'm going to set my alarms for the afternoon, but I'm going to stop and look at it and actually do it. Right. So, because I do get a mindset of like, you never do what you say you're going to do. Right. Thank you, Mother. And that is what I'm letting go of. I'm letting go of it. I know why it's there. And the thing is, it's not like you can control your thoughts to never have that thought again, because you can't. It's just not how you can't. The whole point of meditation and that, it's a lifetime thing. But what I can do is, when I'm aware of it, say, hey, what? But no, we're good. We're okay. That's the kind of thinking. We're going to let that thinking go. And, and I maybe have to say myself 25,000 times this year, and that's okay. Because, I'm putting this as my number one priority, really. So that's what's going on with my mental health. I am going to do what I can. I'm going to seek out a new doctor. I have good hopes. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be like, we can, it can be 3 months, whatever. I don't feel like that, but, yeah, so that will be a positive thing. And again, I'm going to, I might ask them if they know a good internist. I see my ENT doctor next month. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to try my brother's doctor. But I do want an internist. And I know I'm not old, but honestly, I feel like I want someone that deals with aging people. But definitely, I need someone who understands how brains work. And that understands the importance of it. And when my brain is in pain, because, and I've never, when you lose someone you love in that grief, that is like, man, that is a tear that, it's not quite like that, but it's beyond uncomfortable, I would say. I've really been surprised at how truly uncomfortable it can be. But I think what I need to do in those times is stop trying to do anything. Like, stop trying to accomplish. Like, stop worrying about getting rid of stuff. Like, don't worry about my laundry. Or Claire says, you better not stop worrying about my food. I'll never forget that girl. But you know what I mean? Just stop and try to pay attention to what's going on in my brain. Do I need water? Do I need to rest? Just that kind of thing. Have I eaten something that has, made the pain worse? So I'm really keeping track of what I eat and how I feel. Like yesterday, there's somebody who brings in Dunkin' Donuts all the time, and they're not my favorite. Now I'm going to tell you what my favorite is. Walmart has plain cake donuts that taste just like my grandma. They're my favorite. Anyway, there was blueberry, which is my favorite. So I took half, which I feel like people take half a donut, there's something wrong with you. But anyway, I took half, but I didn't have protein shake with it. I just ate it, probably had a sip of my coffee. And I would say in an hour, I could feel my brain unhappy. And I thought, here, see, you don't even really like this donut. It's not your favorite, it's not something like, ooh, yay. Like, give me a cake from Baldacci's or Whole Foods, y'all. Some of those cakes. Yeah. Yeah. So, so I kind of thought about it and like, okay, you know, you really need to be in a spot when you want to eat to be aware of what's happening. How do you feel right now? Is it worth it to feel crappy? Are you going to have your protein shake? Because when you eat sugar, you need to twin protein with it to keep your brain from crashing. That kind of thing. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And so I'm going to finish my dinner. It's at 8 o'clock. I should have stopped. I'm trying to eat no later than 8, but talking to y'all is so much more fun. So I'm going to, I don't feel like I'm going to eat this. So this might be my breakfast. These are still one of my, I think I took pictures and put them on Instagram. These spring rolls are still one of my top 10 favorite lunches from Trader Joe's. I think we'll do that. My top 10 favorite lunches. I'll finish my soup and I'm almost done with my hamburger. We're going to eat up that. I don't think I'm going to make the cookies. We'll do that tomorrow. And I kind of don't even really feel like having chocolate. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow too. So anyway, but you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to really work on my comments. I haven't been reading them just because, I don't know. I just haven't, but they're so important to me. So I just want to get back in the flow and checking my comments and interacting with y'all. And, you know, and I'm trying, I don't know, when Mark and Sue come back, I still got lots of pumpkin stuff to try. So I want to do that too. So good stuff. And my friend, who I thought was my friend, Michelle, I know look a little rough for wear. It's okay. But, and I will not go tomorrow. My brain is like, okay, we're going to be over there. Let's check it out. I want to take y'all to an Asian grocery store. And there's one called H Mart that's near where my friend lives. She had the nerve, this girl, to go in and film. There's a new Korean store in there full of stationery things. She filmed it. And it looked good, but not tomorrow. That's not on my agenda. I have, you know, I'm going to the Dollar Tree, so I'll have a Dollar Tree haul for you guys. But I thought, no, we're going to wait. We're going to do that another day and not on a Saturday. Jeez Louise, I'm not that crazy. And we'll go look at this place. And we'll see what it's about. And I want to go back to the Amish. So all kinds of fun stuff. So I want to have things to look forward to this winter, and I want to take you guys different places with me. So yeah, so let me know if there's anything you want to see. I got nail stuff to go. You know, there's just tons to go through, y'all. And I do have some stuff I posted. I did not post, but I filmed. So when I have a minute, my brain is done for tonight. I'll go through that and post some stuff. I'm going to clear up my phone. I'm trying to do that, but yeah. All right, guys. So again, I'm so thankful and blessed that you guys are here and that I have followers and I have people who kind of care about me and who I've gotten to know. That is the blessing of YouTube. And then, y'all, I'm going to work on growing my channel. I am. So, namaste. And I'm going to go finish my food and post this. And it's about 55 minutes to Jama time. So, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Thank you.